Is eFootball PES 2020 worth your money? You're about to find out.
There's a goal! They've scored! Well, from right in front of goal, there was no way he was going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
What's up? Fred Richani, TSC Gaming, your home for game reviews, news updates, and everything in between. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. With the PES 2021 update right around the corner, I thought I'd dive into PES 20 on PC and Xbox One. This is also available on PS4. PES is the latest installment of Konami's long-running series. Some of you have been loyal to FIFA. Others are looking for a new game to dive into. Well, let's dive in and see what you get out of the box. You'll notice that there's a number of options to choose from. Again, if you're somebody that's only played FIFA, you might not be familiar. So let's go through it. You have the kickoff mode where you can face off against other users or the computer in various matchups. There's some cool stuff here too, because not only can you do a local match and co-op or random selection or versus, you could play in a specific league, or you can challenge respective teams in cups. And those cups include the European Club Championship, the European Masters Cup, AFC Champions League, International Cup, the fictional Konami Cup, and this year, the Uefa Euro 2020, which is pretty freaking legit. There's a lot of knocks on Konami for not acquiring licenses, for losing licenses, but hey, they got UEFA 2020 here. You can play the Euro. I love the presentation. It's a whole lot of fun. You could also play as Juventus in the game this year, which is pretty awesome as well for somebody looking for major stars. And of course, you got Barcelona and Lionel Messi for, well, however long he's actually going to remain on that team. We'll see what happens there. You have the eFootball experience where you compete against a number of users in tournaments and special events. My Club, where you could build your own club. It's very similar to My Team in NBA 2K and Ultimate Team with Madden. Personally, not my favorite mode. It works very similar. If you're not familiar, you collect various packs, you acquire various perks. You can either purchase them through microtransactions or just slowly grind away in order to build your ultimate team or ultimate club for world domination. There are enough free challenges in this mode where I think you'll enjoy it. You'll have some fun. It's a good time waster. But me personally, I'm not the biggest fan. Although I will say that Konami's version is certainly less intrusive than some of the other versions. Master League is back, and this year you can build a team with a real manager. So I'm playing as Diego Maradona. I like that. You can coach throughout the game. You have new cutscenes, but there are no voiceovers. Still, what's cool is that it's very similar to My GM with NBA 2K. You can make various choices. You have new budget settings, and they even incorporated some fake social media stats, so that's pretty fun. The drawbacks of this, I would like to see some more customizations when it comes to managers. I would like to see a community creation section overall, which we get in NBA 2K. We have that in Madden. We also have that, of course, in WWE 2K. That'd be a nice thing. Also, well, this is not a huge drawback in these cutscenes. There are no voiceovers whatsoever, so that would be a nice touch down the road, but again, it's just more of style than overall substance. You have yet another returning mode, Become a Legend, which allows you to play a soccer player, either a fictional one or an existing one, as you work your way to the top to hopefully having a legendary career. Similarly to last year, it's not that unchanged, and overall, if you look from top to bottom as far as a number of the different modes, there's not a whole lot going on in terms of new features, but still, there are some nice touches, and where the game has always shined is the gameplay. Now, if you haven't played this game before, if you're only playing FIFA, I would strongly recommend doing the helpful tutorials. They have tutorials for literally everything, because this year they've improved finesse dribbling. There's some more accurate passing. There's tougher emphasis on defense, especially with the AI. So it is tough at times when you're first getting started to score that elusive goal, to make that initial save. At times you may screw up. At times you may even hit your own goal. Maybe, just maybe, you'll get penalized and you'll get kicked out of the game because, hey, the refs in this game suck just like they do in real life. But when you get the hang of it, man, as the old saying goes, practice makes perfect, and it is such a beautiful feeling to feel the crowd energy, at least the virtual crowd in the game, when you finally do hit that goal and send your team on its winning ways. And speaking of the virtual crowd, I absolutely love the sights, the sounds, and the overall presentation that gets you so excited for the game. I really do enjoy that a lot. Yes, the commentary, much like other sports games, can get a bit repetitive, but sometimes you just gotta sit back, relax, and just enjoy the atmosphere, especially in these times we're living in where most teams aren't playing in front of any semblance of crowds. Also, a nice thing that they've brought back is the quick substitutions and the cardio management, because in old games with PES, you could speed up and down the court, you're fine. In recent years, you got to manage your cardio, so please be warned. So from top to bottom, there's a lot to like about this game, even if they still kind of have those prompts that look like they're straight out of PS2. Come on, guys. So what's the verdict? Graphically, I give PES 20 an 8.5 out of 10. PES is one of the nicer looking games you can get on Xbox One, and an awesome looking game if you have the right video card on PC. It gives you a beautiful football match presentation, and while it doesn't have some of the bells and whistles you get with FIFA and other sports games, it really shines when the action is going on. Gameplay, I give PES 20 a 9 out of 10. I just love the overall feeling of PES games. By no means is this an easy game depending on the difficulty level you set it at, but it is such a rewarding game when you finally get that goal and that big save. So please keep on playing, give it a chance, because it really shines where it matters most. Content, I give PES a 9. I really wish Konami would have added some more features such as voiceovers and career mode, maybe even try to compete with FIFA and EA overall and 2K with some semblance of a career mode, but I'd rather have a game company focus its resources on the actual gameplay itself, because sometimes you get these companies that window dress and just change up the menus and spice up things, and it really ultimately doesn't affect the gameplay. With PES, the gameplay has rarely been an issue, and there are so many modes to choose from here where you can apply that gameplay and enjoy it to the fullest. As the old saying goes, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, and there's certainly not a lot to fix when it comes to the content for PES. Overall, TSC Gaming gives PES 2020 on Xbox One and PC a 9 out of 10. Stay tuned for our PES 2021 update review. Note, it's not a full game, so they're not charging you for the full game itself. It's just going to be an update, but I'm certainly looking forward to that. If you'd like to buy the PES base game, just click the links in the description. Full disclosure, we get a small cut from your purchase. And if you enjoyed this review, please like, share. Don't forget to subscribe and enable notifications for more updates like this. And until next time, everybody, as always, enjoy the games.